Hello, how are you? Um, Today we're going to talk more about pronouns and how to use them, who, whom, and whose, and how to distinguish or how to know the difference between who and whom, okay? With absolutely more examples, okay? So we're gonna start with who. Who should be used to refer to the subject of a sentence. Okay, so when to use who in a sentence, who is used as a subject. Okay, just like who is a subject, I'm gonna show you how. Here we have like a couple of examples. Who would like to go on vacation? Who here we used who as a subject, okay? And who made these awesome quesadillas? This is kind of food, Mexican food, okay? So who also we use this as a subject, okay? I hope that you understand when we use who, okay? That's why we call it a subjective pronoun, okay? Just used because it used as a subject. That's it, okay? Whom. Whom should be used to refer to the object of verb or preposition. We use this as the object of a verb or preposition. I'm gonna show you, okay, how. Here, to whom was the letter addressed? Okay, whom do you believe? I don't know with whom I will go to the prom. Okay, so that's why we called whom as in as an objective pronoun. I'm sorry, as an objective pronoun. Okay, because we use it as the object of a verb and object of preposition. Okay, and I'm gonna show you a picture just to know more about subject verb object. Okay, I'm gonna upload it, okay, in the platform so you can make sure. Okay, here we have the most important question, which is what is the difference between, or how can I distinguish between who and whom? Okay, so we have simple trick. Okay, just follow it and you're going to be fine. Okay, first here, whom should be used to refer to the object of a verb or preposition when in the word with he or she. Simple trick, that's it. If when like if you're in doubt, try this example, this simple trick. If you can replace the word with he or she, use who. If you can replace the word with him or her, use whom. Here, for example, whom or who ate my sandwich? Well, the answer, think about the answer. Okay, so whom, let's say, whom ate my sandwich? The answer is going to be him or her. Is that right? What do you think? Whom ate my sandwich? Him. Okay, him. Is that who? Okay, this is not the answer. Or who ate my sandwich? Her or he ate my sandwich? Or I'm sorry, she ate my sandwich, or he ate my sandwich. I cannot say him ate my sandwich. That doesn't sounds correct. Or her ate my sandwich. Okay, so here she ate my sandwich. Her ate my sandwich. She works and her doesn't. That means the word you want to use to who. Okay, so here incorrect, whom ate my sandwich. This is absolutely wrong. Incorrect answer. Who ate my sandwich? This is a correct answer. Okay. Here another example. Here, who or whom should I talk to about labeling food in the refrigerator? Okay. So what do you think? The answer like him? Should I talk to him or should I talk to he? Should I talk to her or should I talk to she? Okay, so just before like answer the question, think about the answer. Okay, like I'm absolutely positive you're gonna find the answer. Just like try to answer or try to replace the word by using like her, she, him, he. Okay, so basically the correct answer, whom should I talk to about labeling food in the refrigerator? Okay, you can also use the question to determine when to use who and whom. Okay, so to use whom, are you talking about someone who is okay? About I'm sorry. Are you talking about someone about someone who is doing something? Okay. When to use whom and who? Okay, let's see. Gina drives her mother's car to school. Okay, what do you think? And here, yes, you are talking about someone doing something. So you use who in your question. So I'm talking like, can I say like, whom drives her mother's car to school? Like I'm gonna say her. Yes. So this is doesn't sound correct. Like it doesn't sound this is the right answer. So basically this is completely wrong. So I can say like, who drives her mother's car to school? Well, the answer is gonna be like she, Gina. Okay. This is the correct answer. Who? Okay. So here, I hope that you understand what is the difference between who and whom. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question about who and whom. I'm gonna send you a worksheet to understand. I want to see like if you understand that or not. Okay, whose? What do you think about whose? Just think about it for a minute. Okay, whose? First of all, this is a possessive pronouns. Okay, yes, that we consider whose as possessive pronouns. Okay, so who is a pronoun used in a question to ask who owns something or has something. In other words, who is about positions. Okay, so here, whose dog chewed up my homework? You. And whose army? The rain came from a fire whose the rain came from a fire whose light was as bright as a star. When I figure out whose paper this is, I will sign it. Okay, just think about it and just study these examples to know the answers. Okay, or like not to know the answer to you, like you if you can to figure out. Okay, what is the difference between whose, whom, and who. Okay, but we cannot say like what is the difference between whose and who, because they're completely different. Okay, good. Here, just like to explain more, the word whose is possessive and is often used as an adjective, which is a word that describes or clarifies a noun or a pronoun. So in this case, whose is a possessive adjective because it describes who owns something. Okay, so whose was only used to describe traditionally, whose was only used to describe a person or several persons, as in this example. Sarah, whose dog is cute, she just arrived. In this case, whose indicates which person Sarah's dog we're talking about. So, okay, just like Sarah, whose dog is cute. Okay, so Sarah owns the dog, and now we can see and know what we're talking about. Okay, I'm gonna show you another thing. Here, you have to study this, or you have to like make sure that you know this information. Over time, it became grammatically acceptable to use whose to describe things belonging to inanimate objects and places. As well, New York is a city whose lights burn brightly all night long. So lights belong to the city. Okay, that's right. That we're talking about lights. But light belongs to New York because New York is a city whose light, okay, burn brightly all night long. Okay, so we're talking about light, but light in which city? Is it in Chicago or is it in Canada? Okay, so New York is a city whose light burn bright all night long. Same here with the example with Sarah. Sarah, whose dog is cute. But here, like, we're talking about person or several persons here. we describe things belong to inanimate objects, okay, and places. Okay, so here New York, okay, or here, but like we're talking about Sarah, okay, we're talking about the dog that Sarah owns. Good. I'm gonna send you a worksheet. Just I want you to answer it, and we're gonna talk. Okay, we're gonna answer the rest of the questions in the class on Wednesday. Have a nice day. Thank you for watching.